Hey y'all, welcome back to Redneck Cooking with Billy Ray. Now, today we got either an appetizer or an entree, depending on how you're playing it. So, about 2 weeks ago, watching TV, they were showing these macaroni and cheese stuffed meatballs on the screen, right? And I'm like, well, heck damn, that looks good. And then I looked at the recipe they were showing, I'm like, well, that's a little bit too fancy for me, but, I bet I can come up with a way to work around that and make it my way. And I did. So, today we're going to make Billy Ray's mac and cheese stuffed meatballs. Now, to start with, you're going to eat yourself a box of macaroni and cheese. Doesn't matter what flavor you use, just follow my directions. So you can use either the yellow gold, the white stuff, or in the case of today for me, I'm using spiral noodles and jalapeno cheddar. Gonna have a nice little extra flavor in there. So to start with, we need to boil off our mac and cheese. Now, do not, I repeat, do not mix this stuff in until we come back. So, we're going to boil this stuff up and we'll be on back in a second. Now the macaroni's all cooked up, as you can see. I drained off the water, hit it with some cold water, that way I can handle this stuff. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, now Billy Ray, that ain't mac and cheese. You're right. What we're going to do is we're going to set that aside. Now, we're going to start off with our meatball side of it. So what I got is I got a pound of 80-20. Throw that in there. Now you're going to need one sleeve of some kind of crackers. Doesn't matter which brand you like, whatever kind of flavor you like. Just use kind of normalish, you know, don't get too funky with it. But we need that. We need it all crushed up. And then we dump it on top. That's going to be our binder. Now to help this thing along, we got 1 egg. Now you're probably wondering what's going on right now, right? Well, remember how I told you, we're saving the cheese packet, right? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take this cheese packet here. There we go. Open this sucker up. Now, as I said, I got jalapeno and cheddar flavor. But we're going to take it, and that right there, that is going to be our flavoring agent for our beef. So, we're going to cut the camera down over here to a cutting board. We're going to blend this stuff up, and I'll show you what we do next. So first things first, we're going to take our mixture here, and we're just going to blend it up by hand real fast. Because this is going to be our meat for our meatballs. You know, get your hand-ins in there. Try to get all that goodness that is the packet of cheddar, well, in my case, cheddar jalapeno, but in your case, you could be using whatever you like. But still, we want to get that, and we want to blend it straight on through this meat here. Besides, it's kind of like playing with Play-Doh when you're a kid, and I like doing stuff like this. So, I know, it's looking pretty good. A little bit more. Yeah, good enough. So next, what you want to do, get yourself a pretty good pinch, right? Sorry about that. We are going to make ourselves a little flat thing there. And then we take a pinch of mac. Going to kind of throw it in the center. And we're going to get another pinch. It's kind of our capper. And then we kind of just ball it all up together real quick. Oh, come on, work with me. Kind of make a baseball the best you can. That one ain't sealing very good on the sides, so we're going to even add some more to it. Mind you, these make some pretty big balls, but your old pal Billy Ray, he's got pretty big balls himself. So, there you go. As you can see, we got one made. So now, we're going to make up some more. Now that I got the meatballs all made up, you can see I was able to make 5 out of that 1 pound thing. And yeah, there's going to be some leftover mac, but yeah, just throw it away. Maybe throw some butter on it, eat that way. Up to you. So the next step, you need some kind of baking device. So I'm going to use a 13x9 baking casserole pan. All we're going to do is we're going to just hit it with some cooking spray. And we're going to take our balls and we're going to gently place our balls into this device. From here, we're going to put it in the hot box over there. We're going to cook it at 375 degrees for about 25 minutes. So let's do that and we'll come on right back. Now the meatballs done cooked up and are out of the oven. As you can see, we got ourselves one glorious dish. Now here you can do a few other things. You can hit it with things like, ketchup, or you can hit it with things like barbecue sauce, or you just take it, eat it the way it is. Check that out. There we go. Beautiful. That's Billy Ray signing off. Remember, you don't gotta be fancy to be gourmet.